Enzo Recto, kalaban ang katiwalian at kasinungalingan, kakampi sa katotohanan at kabutihan.
Ano po yung naging reaction ni Ombudsman, no? Nung malaman po itong rally ng INC kanina? May wino kung anong naging unang reaction?
It's par for the course, sabi niya. It comes with the territory. Dahil alam naman ho niya na yung gravity po ng trabaho dito sa Office of the Ombudsman ay ganung level na po. Pero mandato ho kasi ng opisina na to exact accountability from people who have misused or abused their position in government.
So, sir, tuloy po yung pag-file nung plunder case against Marcoleta po.
The resolution is not yet signed, no? As the Ombudsman mentioned yesterday, the resolution is in its final stages already. But he anticipates that the resolution may be filed or may be signed and the information may be filed. So we do not want kasi po to dictate upon the investigators or the panel as to when. The Ombudsman gives them the prosecutorial independence to do that. Pero ang huling update ho kasi sa amin ay malapit na daw ho.
So sir, hindi totoo yung lumalabas po na info na may warrant na at anytime ay ipaa-aresto na?
Hindi ho. Yan po ang halimbawa ng isang fake news. Yung korte lang po ang makakapag-issue ng warrant of arrest. No? Dito ho sa Ombudsman, ang pwede lang namin gawin ay gumawa ng isang resolution at maghain ng kaso sa Sandigan Bayan or sa RTC, whichever the case may be.
Sir, what can we expect po sa pagiging state witness ni former Sec Bonoan po? Magkakaroon po ba ng restitution?
Well, okay. That's a good question and that is always on table for us. No? Ngunit yung sa plunder case na kasama siya, there was no allegation of any money taken by him. He was part of the conspiracy. How? Because he approved, apparently, the list to be given out. Doon ho pumili ng mga projects. But no allegation of money was ever alleged in that case specifically. Now, the question is, how much would it be if he were to restitute or to return money? That is something that we are negotiating right now. That is something that we have to see, but it will not be directly to the Office of the Ombudsman. It will have to be approved by court, as with all restitution cases.
Sir, good afternoon. On Secretary Bonoan po, kasi yung kinaso po sa kanya, sir, 2 counts of graft and plunder. Plunder, it's a non-bailable offense.
Yes.
And you went from suing him for plunder
Yes.
to considering him as a state witness. So how do you explain lang dun, sir? Kasi parang 360 yung turnaround. You mentioned when you filed the case, part siya ng intricate mechanism of this illegal budget insertions.
Yes.
And of the taking public funds away
Yeah.
from where it is supposed to be. How do you explain this turnaround, sir?
Yeah. So, at that time, hindi pa po siya cooperative. At that time, we wanted to talk to him dahil, like you mentioned, he was part of the intricate scheme, which makes him a good candidate because he was in the intricate scheme. So, at that time, actually, ang sulat po kasi ng lawyer ay mga 3 weeks ago. At that's why there were a lot of things that had to go into the decision to make him state witness. Nung pumasok ho yung letter na yon, pinakita ho namin kay Ombudsman at sabi niya, explore. Dahil it might be a good opportunity. So, at the time that we filed the case, there was no intention for him to cooperate. Now, with the case being filed, I guess we pushed on a pressure point. Now they're willing to cooperate. And if the cooperation means it could lead us to even bigger fish, because dito sa scheme na ito, alam naman ho natin, ang nasusunod talaga ang mambabatas. The former House Speaker may have had a big role to play when we talk about percentages. Diba? So, yung mga statements niya, yung conversations niya with the House leadership, with certain congressmen, is very vital to our investigation. There will be no document trail kasi, di ba? When you talk about corruption, in this magnitude especially, wala ho yan talagang paper trail. What you can get, however, are conversations, statements, testimonies from people who were there in the room. Kaya po, napakahalaga yung role din ni Sec Manny Bonoan. But we were already willing to file against him. Kaya namin siya finailan talaga ng plunder case. Pumasok na siya sa kulungan. Kaya siguro naisip niya na makipagtulungan na lang siya sa amin.
Sir, follow-up lang po doon, sir. Before you filed the case against him, hindi po ba nag-reach out ang ombudsman sa kanya na baka pwede kang maging testigo? Wala po bang ganong offer on the part of the ombudsman?
There was, but it was met with resistance. Kaya finailan talaga namin siya.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Sir, on another topic lang
Yes.
po, update lang po dun sa, kung nag-file na po ba ng answer si Senator Cayetano and former Sergeant at Arms Mau Aplasca and Senator Robin Padilla dun sa obstruction of justice complaint? Di ba pinapasagot po sila ng
oo.
Office of the Ombudsman?
Hindi pa ako updated dun sa kaso na yan. I'll get back to you once I have the details.
Sir, paano po makakatiyak yung taong bayan po na hindi po nakapanig lang sa mga kaalyado ng gobyerno yung magiging statement po ni dating Public Works Chief Manny Bonoan?
Ano yun, sorry?
Gaano po katiyak yung sa atin, sa part natin sa Office of the Ombudsman na yung magiging mga statements ni dating Public Works Chief ay baka against or hindi against sa mga kaalyado sa gobyerno?
I think that's the specialty of the field investigators here na to exact the whole truth at hindi lang yung mga kaalyado niya or yung mga kaaway niya ang babanggitin. The investigators should be able to exact the whole truth kasi pag merong ganong trend, talagang sasabihin ng investigators na something smells funny here, di ba? Hindi naman po pwedeng puro kalaban niya ang kakantahin niya, tapos yung mga kaalyado na alam naman ho natin na talagang sangkot dyan, hindi mababanggit. Maaamoy ho yan ng mga investigador namin.
Sir, nakakaramdaman ng pressure ngayon si Ombudsman sa nangyayaring rally ng INC sa EDSA?
Hindi naman masyado. I mean, there's always pressure in this job. There's always pressure to get it right. Lalo na ngayon na napakalaki ng skandalo natin sa bansa natin, itong flood control. We have one chance to get this right. And the Ombudsman feels the pressure to get it right this one time.
In connection po dun sa huling tanong niya, ano po yung reaction ni Ombudsman dun po sa statement ni Senator Lacson na tiwala siya na hindi magpapapressure si Ombudsman Remulla sa mga protests and rallies?
Well, matagal na sila magkakilala and I guess si Senator Lacson knows the character of our Ombudsman. At siguro, kaya siya sakto dito sa role na ito dahil wala talaga siyang kinikilingan na tao or panig o politika.
Bunyog, halikan na kasama ka. Bunyog, kapag buklod ay may pag-asa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, isa ang pananaw. Sa bagong Pilipinas ang bunyog isisigaw. Bunyog.